Today we're taking a look at these WNBA matches: Minnesota Lynx vs Los Angeles Sparks, Phoenix Mercury vs Seattle Storm, and Indiana Fever at Atlanta Dream, which are happening on Sunday, July 11, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. Erica Wheeler was important for the Sparks for the game. She made 8 out of 13 for the game for a field goal percentage of 61.5% and totaled 1 rebound. Wheeler recorded 22 points in her 57 minutes of playing time and added 3 assists in the game. An additional player that was important for Los Angeles was Nia Coffey. She accumulated 1 assist in her 39 minutes on the court, and she knocked down 2 of 11 from the field. Coffey walked away from this one going 18.2% from the floor, in addition to earning 5 points and 7 total rebounds. The Minnesota Lynx are playing as well as any team in the WNBA and look for their 7th consecutive victory on Sunday when visiting the Los Angeles Sparks. Minnesota won its 6th straight with a 77-67 victory over the Las Vegas Aces on Friday. Lasia Clarendon led the Lynx with 18 points and handed out a team-high 9 assists. Los Angeles has a win-loss record of 6-12 for the season. The Sparks have committed 19.5 personal fouls per game and they shoot 76.2% from the charity stripe. They are dishing out assists 14.4 times per game, 12th in the league, and they are losing possession via turnover 12.6 times per contest. Los Angeles has accumulated 1,329 points for the year, 73.8 per contest, and they collect 29.8 rebounds per game. In terms of offensive execution, the Sparks are shooting 39.7% from the field, which ranks 12th in the WNBA. The Sparks are ranked 3rd in basketball in points per game surrendered with 79.5. The Los Angeles defense gives up 35.3% on shots from three-point land, 132 of 374, and opponents are making 84.8% of their free throw shots. They have surrendered 16.7 dimes and 40.1 boards per game, which ranks 1st and 12th in the league. They are forcing 17.9 turnovers on a nightly basis and allow teams to shoot 42.4% from the field, 6th in the WNBA. My betting advice for that game is to pick Minnesota Lynx -3. Breanna Stewart ended up being important for the Storm for the matchup. She converted 8 out of 15 for the matchup, giving her a field goal percentage of 53.3% and accounted for 11 rebounds. Stewart scored 27 points in her 36 minutes on the court and added 1 assist for the contest. An additional player who came through for Seattle was Jewell Loyd. She ended up walking away with 2 dimes in 52 minutes on the court, and she shot 5 out of 13 from the field. Loyd wrapped this one up going 38.5% from the field, in addition to earning 18 points and 6 rebounds. The Phoenix Mercury look for their 3rd consecutive victory when visiting the Seattle Storm on Sunday in the final game before a 1-month break for the Olympic Games. Phoenix is 9-9 following its 85-77 victory over Seattle in the first of 2 consecutive games between the two. Brittney Griner was the dominant force for Phoenix with 29 points and 15 rebounds to lead the Mercury in both stats. Brittany Griner is the leading scorer and rebounder for Phoenix with averages of 20.2 points and 9.5 rebounds per game, while Skylar Diggins-Smith is the second leading scorer and leader in assists with averages of 18.8 points and 5.2 assists per game. Diana Taurasi is the third leading scorer and final player for Phoenix, averaging double figures in scoring with an average of 15.6 points per game. Seattle has a record of 15-4 for the campaign. The Storm commit 15.7 personal fouls per game and they connect on 82.9% from the charity stripe. They are assisting teammates 22.0 times per game, first in the WNBA, and they turn it over 12.2 times per game. Seattle has accounted for 1,656 pints for the year, 87.2 per contest, and they grab 36.7 rebounds per game. As an offensive unit, the Storm are hitting on 45.9% from the floor, which ranks them second in the league. The Storm on the defensive side of the court are fourth in basketball in PPG allowed with 79.6. They have forced 12.0 turnovers on a nightly basis and allow teams to shoot 42.3% from the floor, fourth in the league. The Seattle defense concedes 30.6% on three-point shots, 117 of 382, and opponents are knocking down 78.5% of their free throw attempts. They relinquish 19.1 assists and 35.4 rebounds per game, which is sixth in basketball. Seattle looks to bounce back from this loss to Phoenix with a strong effort on Sunday at home when hosting the Mercury. Seattle is 15-5 and first in the Western Conference standings, one game ahead of the second-place Las Vegas Aces. Prior to losing to Phoenix on Friday, Seattle had won 3 straight and 8 of the last 9. Jewel Lloyd was the leading scorer for Seattle in the loss to Phoenix with 16 points. My betting advice for that game is to pick Seattle Storm -3. Courtney Williams ended up being a major contributor for the Dream in this contest. She buried 9 of 18 in the game for a field goal rate of 50.0% and added 3 rebounds. Williams recorded 19 points in her 32-31 minutes on the court and totaled 5 assists in the game. One more player that was pivotal for Atlanta was Crystal Bradford. She ended up finishing with 2 dimes in 30-40 minutes played, and she converted 3 of 12 from the floor. Bradford wrapped this one up, going 25.0% from the field and also totaling 7 points and 6 boards. Atlanta has a mark of 6-11 on the season. Atlanta has accumulated 1,431 pints for the season, 84.2 per game, and they snagged 33.2 rebounds per contest. The Dream have committed 19.4 personal fouls per game while shooting 74.3% from the free throw line. As an offensive unit, the Dream are connecting on 42.8% from the floor, which ranks them 8th in the WNBA. They are dishing out assists 18.6 times per contest, 7th in the league, and they turn it over 11.8 times per contest. The Dream defensively are ranked 12th in basketball in points given up per game with 89.1. They have forced 16.1 turnovers per game and have allowed teams to shoot 47.5% from the field, 12th in basketball. The Atlanta defense allows 41.9% on three-point shots, 166 of 396, and their opposition knocks down 81.3% of their free throw shots. They relinquish 21.5 dimes and 36.2 boards on a nightly basis, which ranks them 12th and 8th in the WNBA. The Indiana Fever stepped onto the hardwood against the Connecticut Sun and went home with a win by a final score of 73-67 in their last game. Indiana wrapped up the contest with a 39.7% field goal percentage, 25 of 63, and made 4 out of their 17 shots from three-point land. When they shot from the free throw line, the Fever made 19 of 27 attempts for a rate of 70.4%. With regard to pulling down boards, they earned 39 with 9 of them being of the offensive sort. They also recorded 9 dimes for the contest, as well as forcing the other team into 8 turnovers and earning 4 steals. When discussing the defense, Indiana let their opponent shoot 35.8% from the field on 24 out of 67 shooting. Connecticut earned 10 assists and had 5 steals in the matchup. Furthermore, Connecticut totaled 37 rebounds, 10 offensive, 27 defensive, and had 3 blocks. Connecticut went 75.0% when shooting free throws by burying 15 of their 20 tries. They also knocked down 4 out of their 17 shots from long range. My betting advice for that game is to pick Indiana Fever +3. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.